And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control,
Nukem style, but even more like Bulletstorm.
In and out as you see fit.
Dude, slide kicking with the boot and Bulletstorm
smashing your way through the horde with
was so fun. Alright guys, so today we're checking out more Doom: The Dark Ages, one of the things I'm most looking forward to this year, and it's nearly here. We checked out the first trailer when it dropped and it looked badass. And now we have a Sizzle trailer and like a gameplay demo where they explain, you know, the new aspects and features of Doom: The Dark Ages. So I'm really excited to see a more in-depth look at this. And yeah, right now I'm playing Doom 2016 in my live stream, so be sure to check those out. And I'll be playing Doom Eternal after that, playing both of those leading up to the Dark Ages. And I'll probably be playing some other Doom games as well between this channel and my second channel. I'm just super amped about this, and yeah, I wanna see what it's all about. Let's go. Alright, starting out with the sizzle reel. Badass. He's got his Captain America shield. More like a flying guillotine. Chainsaw shield. So sick. Nice. I love the aesthetic of this entry where it's like medieval, heavy metal, Doom badassery. Flying dragons, maces, shields, airships. What's not to love?
Engines online.
Mechs versus kaijus. Alright, excellent, excellent. That was just a little tease. Now let's go in depth. Let's see what they got. The music in the new Doom games is so sick. If the combat didn't make you feel like uber badass, then when those rock riffs kick in, it's like legendary.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out
and y'all are crushing it.
Levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
What are you doing, bruh?
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer.
And the weapons are sicker.
This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down.
They're kind of slowing down the projectiles a little, so that you gotta
in Doom Eternal, you
be
felt
more
like
aware.
A fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be
more
an
dodging.
iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. a grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes
it's gonna be even more bullet hell.
Just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia.
That's crazy.
Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
The flying guillotine.
Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot.
Dude, there's nothing like the flow state in Doom Eternal. This looks like it's gonna have its own. The way the mechanics synergize with each other in Doom Eternal is unrivaled. This looks like it's gonna have its own mechanical, synergistic flow state unique to this game, and I'm super excited to learn it and experience it.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet.
Really?
Or even a Doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options.
I like that the best still.
All on one input.
The Morning
combos
Star.
and upgrades, and it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's
Duke
control
Nukem style, but even more like Bulletstorm.
In and out as you see fit.
Dude, slide kicking with the boot and Bulletstorm
smashing your way through the horde with
was
total
so
freedom.
fun.
And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important
Yeah,
button
this
that
is
we haven't
sick,
talked about
dude.
yet. The trigger.
That skull-crushing machine gun just like go through
That's right,
waves
the
of
best for last.
fodder.
Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
Oh yeah, they look sicker than ever.
Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher,
God damn.
impale, and
Hell
shred the
yeah.
minions of hell with.
Yeah, I love guns where you can impale people to walls with spikes, like in Fear. Remember that? In Fear you could do that? That was awesome.
That only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
That's what I'm saying. I'm excited to see the new energized mechanical loop. The environment seemed more wide open with tons more enemies, like you're literally in the middle of a war. The shield's like your hook shot too. Okay, so I've noticed what I'm seeing a couple times now that the green projectiles you can hit back into the enemies. Okay. You gotta dodge the red, but you can knock back the green. So sick.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge the game.
All I need is default ultra violence, but
you can slow things down.
That's still cool once you've like done all the normal stuff. You can create your own challenges.
Gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, we've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech.
A Pacific Rim simulator.
It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death.
Yeah,
with
mech versus kaiju.
And if that wasn't enough,
Evangelion
we also
style.
have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses.
Everything in this game all comes from the coolest heavy metal album covers you could ever think of.
And tons of fun.
God damn.
And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far
the
reaches of the Doom
exploration
universe.
is fun in the new
Mysterious
Doom games,
worlds from the
especially
player's
Eternal and the
past,
world building.
Dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields.
I like how they've
worlds beyond.
expanded the lore and
And through
tied the different
exploration, you'll be
games together,
unlocking
even
new
the older
abilities
ones.
and godlike powers every step of the way.
Been really
now
cool.
armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction.
That was a badass
Explore
airship.
the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along
Damn,
the way.
look at that
to
battle.
engage with
There's
as you see fit. With any gun
tons
you
of
choose.
enemies everywhere, of all varieties.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game.
Truly. Look at that.
Discovering
That's
secret
gonna be
caves
wild.
and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You
Underwater.
control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives
That
you
adds
pursue.
a whole new thing with the projectiles. That's so
It's a
cool.
Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to
Full
the
of
main
war
gates
and riches.
because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh shit, is that the Icon of Sin? Awesome.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move.
Finishing
providing you
Move.
with
I don't
a
know if I
metal
know them,
soundscape
but
that's loaded
everything
with
I've heard
guitars,
so far sounds
medieval vibes,
badass.
and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else
I
in the
expect
game,
nothing less
is
from the
big.
music.
It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer
What
imprisoned
the-
at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains.
As long as the cutscenes aren't too long or too intrusive.
It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
Who are these
The
people
hope with
fake
all
talking
this, the
behind
goal,
y'all?
is to give players an experience
You're not
that's as
fooling
fun to
anybody.
play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
That's ambitious.
is
And
for
if you
you to
succeed,
decide.
everybody
Doom: The Dark
wins.
Ages releases.
Dude, it's so close. How is it almost here already? May 15th. So excited. Oh man, we are right on the cusp and we have plenty of awesome Doom fun to play leading up to it. I'm super looking forward to playing Eternal again, especially now that I'll be playing the PS5 version. I originally played the PS4. But now I have the upgrade, and oh man, those streams are gonna be so fun. And then the Dark Ages, holy crap. I can't wait. But yeah, I don't know many other things that have got me as excited as this that are coming out this year. But yeah, I'm so ready. So let me know what you guys thought down below. Let me know. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.